Hey guys, happy Saturday. My name is Karen. This is Southern Carnivore coming to you live from my car. Not live at all. This is going to be pre-recorded. But it is Saturday morning and I just left the grocery store, or I'm getting ready to leave the grocery store, and it's really hard, honestly, to go to the grocery store and come up with ideas of things to prep when you are not even remotely hungry. So I had a nice big breakfast this morning, which I will show you here in a clip in a second. But that was a few hours ago and I'm still very comfortable and satisfied. So like there's, when you're walking through a grocery store trying to like come up with ideas for things that you want to get to make later and you have zero hunger whatsoever, it's really a complication. So I picked up a couple of things, nothing crazy, just to kind of have on hand for the week. But it was really just things for the other people in the house, not for me. So I don't know, we'll see what I end up doing. Today, of course, it's Saturday. It's the big game day with all of the big rivalry football games happening in college football, Roll Tide. So everybody, I think, in the house is probably planning on some junk food. So for myself, I'm going to make some meatballs that I can have and kind of snack on. I might also do some little bacon wrapped smoked sausages, just to have those. They can all have those too, but that way I can have something and feel kind of like I'm having, game day food. So that's my plan. But I just wanted to pop on and say happy Saturday, and I will show you my breakfast that I had a little while ago. And then anything else that I eat over the course of the day. What's happening there? Got some, oh well. Anyway, welcome to my What I Eat in a Day with my Carnivore Reset. Again, this is a relaxed version of Carnivore, so I don't need any of the dogmatic or crazy folk coming at me. This is including dairy, including sweeteners if I want them. I'm still gonna have my electrolytes and my sweeteners, all of my spices and seasonings and things. So if anybody is doing something different, a different challenge, or any particular way of eating that works better for you than this, awesome, I commend you. This is just what I'm doing right now, and this Carnivore Reset is short-lived. It's not permanent. This is just something I'm doing until Christmas Eve to kind of reset and get control over my cravings, because even though the things that I have had have been low carb and keto friendly, they still have kind of messed with my taste buds a little. So I'm having some intense cravings here and there, and so filling myself full of meat and nice fatty dairy and butter and eggs and all of the things. It's just hopefully a nice little tool in the toolbox to get me feeling better. So that is that, and I will continue with my day and include anything else that I have over the course of the day for you guys to give you an idea of just a what I eat in a day relaxed carnivore for this particular reset. So stay tuned for all of that. Okay, bye. All right, time for day off breakfast. I have 3 eggs scrambled in a lot of butter and a lot of salt, and 3 slices of bacon, 3 links of sausage. I may add more bacon and sausage after I work on this, but for right now, this is breakfast. Okay, I just made a little bit of a lunch, kind of as a don't make a bad decision while you're making everybody else's food kind of thing. So I will share this with you. So this is a little ham chaffle sandwich. So the 2 chaffles are combined about a half a cup, probably a little less, about a third of a cup of double cheddar cheese and 1 large egg and some seasonings. I use onion powder and garlic powder, and there are a couple of little scallions cut up in there. The inside is Black Forest ham, and instead of using mayonnaise or anything like that, I use some Alouette spreadable cream cheese. So that is that, and my chaffle's crunchy, and it's going to be delicious. So we'll give her a little taste. Yeah, that's good. Yep, it's gonna be good. All right, see you at next meal. Okay, I am back with dinner. We have the iron bowl on inside, so it is very, very loud. So I am recording outside, but I have my dinner. Yes, there is a tiny carb on here, so I will flip you around so I can show you what I'm having. All right, so I am having 4 of the meatballs that I made earlier this afternoon, which are absolutely amazing, super flavorful and juicy all by themselves. I have a few slices of this thin sliced Black Forest ham over on the side. And then I have a few slices of fresh mozzarella, and I measured out 2 tablespoons of marinara. It's a very, very little, that's my only carbs of the day, other than, you know, what might naturally be occurring from dairy or from my eggs, just to kind of flavor that mozzarella up a little bit, with a little kosher salt on top. So this is my very, very meat-focused dinner that I am getting ready to have. Yeah. So that's going to be it. I do have one more of those Chobani little zero sugar yogurts. So if I feel anything else later as far as any hunger, I will have one of those because it is only about 4:30. It's not super late. But this is my plan for dinner. So hopefully this will be it. But if I add anything else, I will include it in the video. So thank you all for tuning in. I think I might do a second what I eat in a day along with this, so you can get an idea of a couple of days. But yeah, that's dinner. Good morning and happy Sunday. I am out here in the gloomtastic, damp and gross day to record for you. My camera lens keeps fogging up. So I have had a bulletproof coffee this morning, but I've been up for a few hours and decided to make breakfast for the fam, and just now got hungry and made myself a plate. So here we go. I'm gonna flip you out. All right. So I have 3 eggs scrambled in a nice heap of butter, 3 slices of regular sliced bacon that I twisted, and then 2 thick slices. So this is going to be, I will say I have a lot of bacon left in there, so if I'm still hungry, I'm just going to add more bacon. But this is my plan for breakfast. Yeah. Just leaving the Tater, the grocery store right by my house, which I frequent every single day. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly, because there's always something stupid that I forgot, which today was I just wanted a regular shaker of crappy black pepper because I don't like the coarse ground that the hubby picked up. So that was the big purchase. That, and trying to find a decent either decaf or half calf coffee. So I am recruiting you for your help here. I love coffee. Maybe the first cup I need the caffeine, but otherwise, like, I just drink coffee because I like it. I don't need all of that caffeine. So I've been trying different brands of half calf, and I have not picked up different brands of decaf. But if you have suggestions of brands or flavors or blends of either half calf or decaf that you suggest, please let me know, because like the Folgers half calf tastes like green bean water or something. Like, it's terrible. But the Maxwell House half calf actually tastes pretty darn good. It just tastes like normal black coffee. So I will take any suggestions either for half calf or decaf that might taste good and not like a vegetable, because I find that the decaf and half calf kind of tend to taste very steamed, slimy, veggie. I don't know why. So I need your help. That's all. Okay, quick snacks. So I had 2 ounces of Colby Jack cheese that I just cut into little kind of bite-sized pieces. And then after that, I decided to have one of my Chobani Zero Sugar. This was my last one of the couple that I got. The only problem I have with this is it is like a low-fat yogurt, so it's not as creamy as I'd like. Don't look at the baguette, that's for the rest of the people. But yeah, this one, the strawberry cheesecake, is probably my favorite of the flavors. But I just wanted to show you, it is, you know, nice and thick like traditional Greek yogurt, but you can tell eating it that it's just not high fat content. So it's not super satisfying, but it's very much okay. Okay, my dog's barking. You're gonna hear her. But this is the wrap to what I eat in a day. It's actually pretty early to be having dinner, so I'm gonna let this cool off and then work on it. But you will also see this in my meal prep video. This is just my meatball soup, which is literally zero effort whatsoever, and very, very filling. So I'm gonna have this for dinner, and then when it's a little bit later before bed, I've got 2 of my brown butter bites left in the freezer that I'm going to have as kind of a before bed treat, if I'm feeling like it. Listened to a talk with Elizabeth Bright earlier today. She was talking about how a lot of people's cortisol will spike in the middle of the night and wake them up, particularly if they're not being fed appropriately as far as enough fat. And lately I've been waking up usually between like 2 and 3 a.m. and I just kind of like stir and get up and get a sip of water and lay back down. So I'm gonna try and have that little burst of fat before bed and see if that might help. But yeah, here we go. I'm gonna show you, but this is just ground chuck that was cooked in meatball form in some beef broth, and it's got some green onions on top. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy, but super tasty. I did not drain any of it, so all of the fat is in the broth. So yeah, I'm gonna flip you around so you can see what it looks like in the bowl, and then I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna eat, and yeah, and that'll be a wrap on my weekend, and then we'll start work tomorrow. Start back to work, and we'll work on another what I eat in a day video this week too. So I hope this stuff all helps, and I'm going to show this to you real quick and then wrap this one up. So this will be my 2 days of what I eat in a day on this carnivore reset for this 4 weeks. Yeah, so I guess that's it. All right, I'm going to flip you around so you can see it, and until next time, love you, mean it. Is kind of something that I started making after making the egg drop soup from Steak and Butter Gal, which it's really fantastic to add that to this as well if you like egg drop. Super tasty, but I decided just to do the meatballs with this one today. But considering it's been a really gloomy, gross day, this just sounded great. So there we go. See you next time.